Welcome back to the Ball of Fire. This is Trade News Part 2. Today I'm looking at some guys from Manchester, some guys from Bristol, some guys from Surrey. So first up is, Manchester. Yeah, Manchester. Yeah, I know, just Manchester. It's Manchester, like what I said, it's just Manchester. Now with Nathan Cahill, well, the shooting forward is decent at what he does, and that's grabbing those offensive rebounds and creating space for himself. Space for his teammates. Also, he ain't no slouch when it comes to the three-pointer. In his highlights, you can see that he's more than comfortable in taking threes. However, from what I've seen in the short clip, is that he's all muscle when he's in the post. That's okay to start with, but some teams will exploit that, leaving a lane open to the rim only to close him up, forcing him to post up. But where there's four guys around you or bigger dudes around you, muscle alone isn't going to work. He needs some footwork in the post. Shaq and Hakeem were dominant, but even with them, it wasn't all about strength. They had the footwork to match. I seriously don't know why Manchester is just Manchester. Like they could have picked a nickname like Manchester Reds, Manchester Tridents, or something. Like everyone knows that the Red Devils are called Red Devils. They could have done something like that. I don't know. Anyway, what's next up for Manchester is Kyle Kerry. And from what I see, this sounds like a good signing. Highlights say he's quick, he can run down the lane, he's comfortable with a jump shot. However, he's played for two teams already, meaning that he's well versed in the league. He's no stranger. He can fit right in. But this is something that could be a problem that will catch up with him. The fact that he was moved quickly out of the teams before and he didn't really last that long. So, this might be a problem. Let's see how long he lasts in this season. But hey, let's look at some stats courtesy of ProBallers.com. On his last outing, he scored in each match. And I'll be honest with you. There ain't nothing really standing out to me. I can't see anything. But I ain't the coach. Pause the video or go to the Pro Ballers site for stats. Maybe you'll have a different opinion. On to the next. Sweet Candy Jesus. Nicholas Lewis. You already know he's a game changer, a floor general, comfortable with running to the rim. But in my opinion, where he shines is controlling the offensive play. Seeing a play where his team can't find any. Getting his team open for shots. Speaking about shots, he's more than comfortable with a 2-point mid-range shot and can knuckle down and give you the 3-point shot when needed. But what do you see? Because if you need some more, I can give it to you. Straight up, Pro Ballers. Go there, ProBallers.com. You'll see some stats. And you know what? I'll be honest with you as well. I couldn't find his stats. I don't know what it is about this guy. The guy's played in the league for quite a long time. There's no stats on him, which is a bit weird. Next up, the Surrey 89ers. They have literally changed the game. They're a different organisation, but with the same team as you know. Like Josh Steele, Andrew Lawrence, Teo Ogendengbi. But the team looks different, and with Dan Clark as the chairman, it's definitely visible that they've changed up the whole process and scheme. They've also picked up a few pieces like Julian Wooden, and from what I see from the highlights, he's a dribbler. He can dribble past defenders and get to the rim, but he can drop the 3-point shots too. But what I see, my personal opinion, is a playmaker. The way how he runs and the way how he's running and using defenders, making them create open space for his teammates to knock down shots. I can see that this guy is a definite playmaker. He's 33% from the field. Small amount of time he's played on average makes him a decent player in my book. Next, we move on to a team that's similar to Surrey. That's the Bristol Flyers. And their mentality is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same old roster they had last season. However, they did pick up someone. Owen McCormack From what I see, he looks like Bird. I'm just joking with you. Nah. From what I see from the highlights, he can play that in the post. I could already see the good footwork that he has. He can get to the rim and shoot from wherever you like. Mid-range, all the way out to the 3-point line. Stat shows that in his last outing, that his efficiency rating was 11.9 in a few minutes and games that he played. That's pretty damn good rating. Anyway, you guys should go check out the Pro Ballers website yourself and look at the stats and break it down yourself. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Look out for part 3. Until next time, peace.